And Nancy is with me from Miami. Nancy, let's start with this latest batch of hacked emails. In one of them, Clinton's press secretary writes that the Justice Department had alerted him to a court filing it was about to make regarding Clinton's emails. What's been the campaign's response?
Well, they were accused all day by Donald Trump and everyone on down of colluding with the Justice Department, which is where Brian Fallon, the press secretary, worked before he joined the Clinton campaign. He and other campaign aides pushed back very vigorously. They say this is information that was publicly available. So, yes, he got a heads up, but he could have just as easily found it out in any number of ways.
Are these emails likely to have any impact on support for Clinton?
It's hard to say, Elaine. You know, there are a lot of emails in this batch that have to do with people who are fans of Hillary Clinton, high-profile supporters, and aides within her campaign saying that they wish that her message could be tweaked this way or that way. And that's the kind of thing you never want to get public. It's essentially the sausage making of any major campaign going on, where you're constantly trying to spin your positions, figure out if you need to tweak your positions. That kind of thing is sort of dirty laundry that nobody likes to have out there in the open. At the same time, none of it is all that shocking. You know, when you hear the CEO of Starbucks say privately that he's concerned that Clinton sounds too scripted, too old-fashioned, you know, that's something a lot of people were saying publicly around the same time, urging her to speak more extemporaneously, urging her to talk more affirmatively about her vision instead of just going through a laundry list of points. Some of those suggestions, by the way, have been taken into account, and you hear Hillary Clinton a lot of the time now speaking without a script, speaking without a teleprompter. She's gotten much more comfortable over the past year and a half, but you know, there aren't any major bombshells in these emails so far, but we don't know what's coming out next.
All right, Nancy, as we saw, Clinton campaigned with former Vice President Al Gore. Their personal history has been described as competitive and icy. Why use Gore as a surrogate, and why now?
For a couple of reasons. First of all, because they know that young voters in particular are saying that they might vote for a third-party candidate, someone like the Green Party's Jill Stein, someone like Gary Johnson, a libertarian. And so they are very eager to get the message out there that, you know, if you cast a protest vote like that, it could have real implications. And Al Gore, as he said himself today, is kind of the living embodiment of those repercussions. Here in Florida, Ralph Nader, the Green Party candidate in 2000, got about 100,000 votes. And don't forget that Al Gore lost by only 537 votes here. So is Ralph Nader the reason that Al Gore lost the presidency? Not necessarily, but he was a factor, and that's a piece of history that Hillary Clinton and Al Gore want to remind young voters. Beyond that, someone who has an incredible amount of credibility on the environment. And so while he's not someone who's necessarily incredibly well known among millennials, he even said today, look, a lot of you probably don't remember the vote in 2000. He is someone who's known for caring about the environment. And in a lot of polls, young people say that the environment is their #1 issue.
All right, Nancy Cordes on the campaign trail. Nancy, thank you.